Welcome back. I'm meteorologist Tate Nix along with Thomas Lipham with the Museum of Discovery. This is another at-home discovery talking about dry ice. This is actually number 3, and we've got 2 more to go. That's how much fun you can have with dry ice. So we started off with the spooky sounds dealing with metal cans and things like that at home, and then we were actually talking about floating ghosts, which was a very easy experiment to do. This time, this is called bubble brains, right?
That's right.
Okay.
You can kind of call it whatever you want, but we like to call it bubble brains. You'll see why in just a minute. Just like every time, whenever we're working with dry ice, we want to make sure and protect ourselves. So we cover our eyes and we cover our hands so that we don't touch that really cold, negative 109 degree Fahrenheit dry ice. So in this demonstration, we are going to take some dry ice and we're going to warm it up. So I'll give you that one.
All right.
And we're going to try all 3 of these different containers. So go ahead and place yours in there. And we're going to add just some basic like hot water. Okay. So if you will, just pour it in that first graduated cylinder. So this is something that looks fancy here at the museum, but really I have these other containers to show you that you can do it at home. Now this is the super fun, spooky looking fog. Classic, love it. Yeah. You can even put that in different containers to get that fog to kind of come out of like a pumpkin's mouth and stuff like that.
Right.
So if you have like a small bowl inside of a pumpkin, you can get that. Now to get the brains happening, we're going to hit it with some dishwashing liquid.
Okay.
And we're going to dilute it with a little bit of water.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a ton. And if you'll just give that a quick swirl for us. Okay. Now, add it to our dry ice.
Pour it right in.
Just pour it straight in.
All right, here we go.
Drop it all in. There we go. And what's going to happen is as that dry ice sublimates from a solid into a gas, the bubble juice is going to capture the dry ice gas, and we get these oozing bubble brains out of the side of our container. So we love this experiment because it really visualizes how much more space that dry ice takes up when it changes to a gas. So even though this stuff is the exact same, it is dry ice, it is carbon dioxide, but it is in the gas form. So it's gone through a physical change and taken up more space that is captured by our bubble solution.
And it smells good too, by the way.
It really does.
That was really awesome.
So we can show you how it can look just at home with your own containers. So if you just don't happen to have, you know, 1 liter graduated cylinder, you can do this at home. Hayden, if you would do us the honors. Okay. I'm going to add some hot water to just a plastic cup and hot water to like a little vase.
Okay. Pour a little bit in each?
Yeah, let's give it a try. Now, the reason I've selected containers that are kind of tall is because it's going to ooze out over the top. You can use wider containers, but next week I'm going to show you how you can do a pretty fun one with a wide container.
Oh, wow.
So we've got more ghost-like bubbles coming your way.
I think I like the middle one. Look at that.
So that's pretty awesome. So depending on what you have at home, you can try different containers and you can try similar or different size pieces of dry ice. And you notice we used some warm water. That's going to cause the dry ice to heat up even faster, so you get more bubbles. Okay. But what you could do as an experiment at home is you could try it with 2 containers with similar sized pieces of dry ice, one with hot tap water and one with cold water. And you could see the difference in how quickly you're going to have sublimation from really hot water. So for example, this one we used a lot of hot water. This one we only used a little bit of hot water, and we don't have a lot of dry ice in there. So let's add some to that, get this one bubbling up.
Look at that. You really started to speed up the process now.
Especially when we add some additional hot water.
Look at that.
So you can change the behavior of this with some of your ingredients.
I think I really like how all of that is staying inside the bubbles. So it really shows how awesome that is and just continually feeding out of there. It really does look like brains.
I know, right?
Awesome. Well, Thomas, thank you so much again. This has been fantastic. And like you said, we've got 2 more episodes dealing with dry ice. So stick around next Monday, 1 o'clock on our website, kark.com/science. It's easy to go to. Check out the next episode of what we'll be doing with dry ice at that point. Thanks again, Thomas. We'll see you.